What's up, guys? Hopefully everybody's doing freaking awesome. Listen, I got a story I need to tell you guys. I wasn't going to tell it, but I feel the need. I need to tell it. I feel the need to tell the story. So here's what happens. Not this Saturday, the Saturday before last, I'm getting ready to go to Sedona. So let's back it up a little bit. Friday night, I go to sleep. I got a bag packed. I'm leaving at 6 a.m. to go to Sedona to meet a friend. I wake up Saturday morning and I remember a dream that I was in a car accident on the way to Sedona. I don't really pay attention to these things all of the time. I understand that I'm always talking about being intuitive and to listen to your gut, and I'm always talking about stuff like this. But in this aspect of things, I thought, I've never been in a car accident. Why is it going to happen today? You know what? I'm going to make the drive. So I jump in the shower, and as I'm taking a shower, I get this another jolt, this instinct telling me that I'm going to have a flat tire on my way to Sedona. So now my intuition really is getting me going. I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. So I grab my bag, I bring it down to the garage, open the trunk, throw the bag in the trunk. Now, I checked all of the tires on the outside, and they were fine. They looked great. The treads, they're kind of new, so I wasn't even sure why I was having this feeling. So I walked back around to the trunk. I had to get something out of my bag before I set off, and here we go again. There's another thought smashing me in the head that I need to go down on my knee and look underneath the car on the inside of my left tire for some strange reason. So I go down and I see this. This is the inside of my left tire. This is what it looked like. This is what the outside looked like. So I really didn't have any reason to worry when I looked at the outside. So I checked the threads, right? So now I'm on this whole thing about intuition. And I thought that I wasn't going to tell the story. Didn't really think of it as a big deal. Now everybody that's in my life immediately heard about it because I thought it was crazy. So people knew about it. This is what's driving me crazy. I don't understand why these things happen to us. So either somebody from a different dimension, like my dad, was trying to contact me in order to save me from something tragic. Now, if that's true, then I thank him, but I think it's rather wild that this could take place in this life. So, point being, we all have intuition, and I'm pretty in tune with my body's needs and everything that I kind of need to be doing in order to grow and reach all of the goals I set for myself. It's given me an opportunity to be able to listen to things like this because I'm really open right now. So when people speak to me, I listen. And when voices are in my head, I listen. Now, there are some ridiculous things that you have, like maybe I have a fear to even be speaking right now in this scenario. A lot of people won't get behind the microphone. It's a real fear if you have it, but it's nothing to be fearful of. The worst thing that could ever happen is I don't post this video. This is the worst thing that can happen. Depending on what your level of fear is. Now, if you look my name up in the dictionary, you're going to see the word send it next to it. That's who I am. So I don't live cautiously. I'm not a guy to go check my tires before I go on a trip. And I know that might sound a little bit immature, but it's just not the way I live. So I live pretty recklessly for the most part. And I think everybody loves me for it. But this time I listen. And this time I find a slice on the inside of my left rear tire. It makes no sense to me. So I wanted to share the story with you guys because I seem to be helping people, and I want to talk to you guys about possibly listening to your intuition. I see so many people constantly talking about what they should have done. Oh, I had that gut feeling. There was a red flag. You know what? That's your intuition. It's telling you maybe to stay away from a situation, maybe to stay out of a scenario, maybe to stay away from a person altogether. And these aren't things that you have to worry about. These aren't things you need to care about or guilt yourself through. Like, if you have intuition about something, you need to roll with that. Like I said, there are going to be certain fears that you think are intuition. Like, maybe I shouldn't go talk to that person. No, you should definitely go talk to that person. Back to the original story. So what do you guys think about this? Because I think it's completely wild. You're trying to tell me I have a dream about something, and then I shake that off. Me being me, I take a shower, it hits me in the head again that I'm probably going to have a flat on the way down to Sedona after I just dreamt that I crashed on the way to Sedona. And then when I go down to pack my bag, something tells me you need to go look underneath your car at the inside of your tires. This doesn't even make any sense. This makes no sense to me. So it's really freaking me out. Thought I would bring it to you guys because I think that if everybody starts to really look inward and starts to have a better relationship with themselves, then you could possibly use your intuition and it could possibly save your life. That might have saved my life. I'm not claiming that it did. I didn't go to war. All I'm saying is that I stayed out of a pretty bad situation because I immediately brought my car to Discount Tire, and the guy asked me straight up, "How did you see that?" And I said, "I don't know. 3 times this morning something told me that I shouldn't take the drive, and the last time it said I should go look at the bottom of the tire." He looked at me and said, "What are you, some sort of psychic?" I said, "I have no idea what's going on, but what do you think?" And he said, 100% this tire would have blown out on the way to Sedona. So you explain this to me. You explain to me how this is even possible. That I'm almost shaking when I think about it. Because I could be dead right now. Or even worse, I could be in situations that I wouldn't want to be in. So, Godspeed, everybody. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Keep being great. Stay dangerous and always be machine. Your boy Mikey.